Hi guys, welcome to another ratings refresh video by myself, Bateson87. This is going to be the final one we do of the main leagues, which EA will release hopefully probably in a couple of weeks time, probably after the one to watches do finish. And we have took a look at Liga 1, Bundesliga, the La Liga and Premier League before this. And if you guys have missed any of them videos, go and check them out, guys, as you may see some of your favourite players or even informs you've got in your club get boosted if any of these players do manage to grab that nice upgrade come probably after the winter one to watches with the ratings refresh. So if you guys do want an EMSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, get stocked up ready for the one to watches, guys. Go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we try and hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be absolutely sick. And guys, subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already. Obviously these videos do create a lot of conversation, so if you guys agree or disagree with any of the ratings you do see in the video, feel free to comment down below, as it would be awesome to read who you think will get upgraded from the Calcio A/Serie A. As you guys know, EA don't have the license for the Serie A, hence why it's called the Calcio A, but the players themselves look absolutely sweet. And I'm already looking at the first page of upgrades, guys, and it looks pretty decent if any of these upgrades did manage to happen, and you probably would see quite a few special cards boosted up as well in FIFA 18. So the first page we've got, guys, you can see Dybala going from, well, he comes out of packs of cam anyway, 88 rated cam going to an 89 rated cam. He has been absolutely brilliant for Juventus and would really deserve that card. It would see a jump up in, I don't know if it'd see a jump up of his wing card. It might do. I can't remember what rating it is in FIFA. But yeah, it would see a jump up on then. It would be a really, really expensive card as well. But there is one thing I do want to point out, and I don't think I've mentioned it in the previous videos. Now, last year, we saw Kante get upgraded. He went from an 81, I think, to an 82 or an 83. But not many card stats changed within the like the face card stats changed, but the prices between the two players was ridiculous. Now, if you guys do pack any of the rating refresh players, I would recommend getting rid of them instantly during the release of them, because that's when they're going to be at the peak, and then people probably start to realise that the players aren't all they are cracked up to be, especially when it does come for the minimal upgrades like the plus ones and the plus twos. But the only ones which will probably see a massive jump up in price are the ones which are getting plus fours and plus fives. But there should be a pretty amount of them released with EA Sports. So we got Dybala. The next one we got is Handanovic going from an 87 to an 88, the Inter Milan goalkeeper. We then have Mertens as well, which could get an inform already. I'm recording this before Team of the Week comes out, so he could get a Team of the Week, but I don't know if that will happen, and that would be nice for future cards. And then we got Insigne of Napoli as well, guys, going from an 85 to an 87 rated card, and you know that Mertens and Insigne have been tearing up for the last couple of seasons with Napoli, and they've continued to do it this season as well. And I reckon they do fully deserve the ratings which EA, these ratings already, but obviously at the start of the game, not very high, still pretty high, but not very high, and I reckon they definitely deserve super juicing with the winter upgrades coming on FIFA. The next page, we've also got some decent players which would be usable within FIFA. I've seen that Benatia used a hell of a lot of times with his hero card, and I think in form as well, maybe just its hero. Perisic, 84 to an 86, Benatia to an 84 to an 85, and we got Pjanic going from an 85 to an 86, and then Icardi, which I think is a fully deserved upgrade if it was to happen, guys, going from an 84 to an 86 with a +2 upgrade on his main card. You know, Kurt, the best player in the FIFA world, would really enjoy him, and would see an upgrade on potentially his red informs, which you guys may have already packed within FIFA 18. But Pjanic, Benatia, Perisic and Icardi, you do see a variation of them used in the weekend league, and would obviously I think every person on that page has got an inform or special card in FIFA, so that would be absolutely sick. And the next page, guys, we have got De Vrij. We have De Vrij of Liverpool, as I like saying, guys, but De Vrij of Lazio. We have got Perrin of the Genoa, I think it is. Consigli, a goalkeeper as well, of, I'm not even going to try and guess that team name, and Juventus as Juventus's Cuadrado. So we've gone a +1 on De Vrij, a +1 on Perrin, a +1 on Consigli, and a +1 on Cuadrado. All of them, well, 3 of them going to an 83, which would be nice for SBCs because 83 seems to be like the base of knocking the player prices up, and also Cuadrado will be a very usable card just because of the fact he's a 5-star skiller with a lot of pace, and the De Vrij will be nice also because you know the 84 rated centre backs and goalkeepers, they do go for a pretty penny when people come to burn in the icon SBCs. And continuing on, guys, we have got Douglas Costa of Juventus going from an 82 to an 83. We've got Immobile going from an 82 to an 85, which would see an upgrade on his special cards potentially. We've got Albiol going from an 82 to an 83, and also Ilicic going from an 80 to an 81. Now, Immobile is a sick card regardless. If you guys have used his inform versions, he is brilliant. So getting a boost up on them cards would be sick. Albiol, not really used apart from when I used him in SBC to commit for SBCs. But you might see a lot of people start using Douglas Costa, as he is obviously a 5-star skiller Brazilian and very, very good on the attack. Depending on what EA would upgrade on within his card, I'm not 100% sure on that. But continuing the nice upgrades, guys, we've got some nice 4 on that page as well. And let me know if you agree or if you've noticed any of them missing, which I haven't added in. And on this one, guys, we've got El Shaarawy getting a +1, going from an 80 to an 81. Allen going from an 80 to an 81 with a +1 also. The guy's name I can't pronounce, but you guys will know he's got an informed version on FIFA. Milinkovic, I think it is. It's something along them lines. Absolutely brilliant player, tearing up for Lazio, 80 to an 83 with a +3. And we've got Rigoni as well, who has got a Futmas card and potentially would get a boost on that. So he goes from an 80 to an 81 on the ratings refresh predictions that I have given. And on to the next page, guys, we've got Perotti going from an 80 to an 81 with a +1. We've got Alisson, who is highly tipped to be moving away, may have even moved away from Roma in this transfer window, may not have, may remain there, going from an 80 to an 81. We've got Candreva going from an 80 to an 81, and also Sirigu getting an upgrade from a 79 to an 80. Sirigu used to be one of the best goalkeepers in FIFA, probably 2 FIFAs ago now, but his demise started happening once he did leave PSG. Next batch of 4, guys, we have got Kolarov going from a 79 to an 81, +2 on him. Gulam going from a 79 to an 80 at left back. Also, that guy going from a 79 to an 80, and Radu going from a 79 to an 80 as well. These ones you probably don't really care about, but I don't know, it may help you. I think Gulam's got an inform card. Kolarov, I'm not sure if he's got an inform card, and I don't think the other 2 have anyway, but could be a nice, refreshing sight seeing them if you guys are lucky enough to pack them. And only 5 more left, guys. We have got Haisaj going from a 79 to an 80. We've got Lucas Leiva, since leaving Liverpool, actually doing work at Lazio, going from a 79 to an 80. We've got Nkadu going from a 78 to a 79, and then we have the Inter Milan centre midfielder going from an 78 to a 79. Not really a player which a lot of people touch. I've never come up against any of these in the weekend league. Never mind the daily knockout. Never even mind the online single matches. Like, you never see these players used in anyone's ultimate teams. And the final upgrade we've got today, guys, is Asamoah going from a 78 to a 79, sticking with the position of left back as well. Might be a nice usable one to try and get links for your Serie A teams, but there is a better alternative, as you guys do know, and that is Alex Sandro. He hasn't featured in the upgrades part of this video anyway, but that's been a list of the upgrades, showing them all in the section. If you guys have agreed, disagreed with them, I'll be curious to get your thoughts on it. If I've missed any important upgrades which you may throw in there, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, guys. But there is a lot of exciting players in there which can potentially get upgrades, and may even see a lot of people switch their teams around to get these players in their weekend league teams. So with that said, guys, we have done the upgrades, and now I think we've got 5 slides, of downgrades, which is where the anger and frustration does come out from a lot of people. So let's get into it and see what they look like. Now, we haven't been that harsh, really. Bonucci, everyone was complaining about the fact he got a Team of the Year version, but you got to remember, it's for the calendar year of 2017. But since his transfer from Juventus to AC Milan, it's not been the best of times for him. He's been exposed, according to a lot of news outlets. AC Milan Milan fans aren't a fan of him, and I think he has made a lot of mistakes, enough mistakes to warrant the downgrade from an 88 to an 86. And he actually works quite closely with EA Sports. You see him in a lot of the adverts they produce, so it'd be interesting to see what his reaction would be if they were to offer him the downgrade. The next one we got is the 86 rated Miranda going down to an 85 rated ex-Atletico Madrid players you guys do know. We've got Barzagli going from an 85 to an 84, and even though we saw a lot of Juventus upgrades in the first part of the video, we also do have some downgrades, with Marquisio going from an 85 to an 84. Now on that page I don't think it would affect anything Team of the Year wise, in form wise, so there's no need to worry about it, but obviously it makes the cards rarer if the players do get downgraded. So you'll see a lot of people with the 86 rated card, and obviously a lot of people, fewer people will have the old versions of the cards, which is like the 88 rated Bonucci, which a lot of people might want to input into the SBCs. Now, saying that, Bonucci also does have a one to watch. I don't know how that card would be affected. Maybe you guys can let me know how that would be affected. I don't think it would go down to an 86 rated, but I could be wrong at the same time, so feel free to let me know on that one, guys. We have got, I think, 13 more players to look at, maybe 14 players, and that's a big batch of downgrades already in the video. So on this page we've got Strootman going from an 84 to an 83, we've got Biglia going from an 83 to an 82. I absolutely hate packing Biglia as well, so many times, and the same with the guy next to him as well, Musacchio, going from an 83 to an 81. So two Argentinian AC Milan players getting downgraded. And then the final one on this page, guys, is Luis Nani going from an 83 to an 82 as well. Now, a Strootman I've seen used a few times, surprisingly, but mainly for the link to Nangolan and Florenzi, etc. But SBC, I keep saying SBC burner because these are where, like, in the back of my mind, the majority of the times I see any of these cards used is getting put into SBCs because the cheaper alternatives to using higher rated cards. But obviously that would change dependent on if these were actually to get downgraded in FIFA. We've got Bonaventura continuing the AC Milan downgrades, guys. We've got Bonaventura going from an 83 to an 82. We've got João Mario, who actually does play for West Ham now. He made it into this one. João Mario going from an 83 to an 82, but because he did make the move to West Ham, I don't believe that EA would, it'd be very surprising if EA would do that to him. We've got a Serbi going from an 82 to an 81, and we've got Lichtsteiner going from an 82 to an 81 as well. So like I said, Juventus got a lot of upgrades, but there's also a few downgrades of them. So I think we've got, looking at that page, 6 more to look at. Now these ones are very minimal ones, -1 of all of them, guys. We've got Rodriguez of AC Milan, we've got Kolasinac of AC Milan, Berardi as well, and also Gonalons. Rodriguez is not a bad card. His 81 rated card I've fully enjoyed. I think he's got a hero card as well in FIFA, but that I don't think that'll be saving him from getting the downgrade. But there was not really anything worthwhile shouting about with these, but maybe you've noticed that we are going from rating down from high to low. So if you think I have missed any potential downgrades in the Serie A, feel free to get commenting and let me know on Twitter if you want as well. And the final one, guys, we have got I think that Basta, the 80 rated right back, going to a 79, and we got Marchetti going from an 80 to a 77. Not much there, guys. We haven't been as harsh as we have been with the other leagues. I like the look of most of the upgrades in this league, and it would be nice to get into in packs and also used within weekend league teams. And the final part of the video, guys, is the outro. Let's do it. So if you have enjoyed the video, guys, a like rating would be very, very much appreciated, as it always is. Remember to subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Hit that bell button so you never miss an upload, and get commenting down below, guys. I think I will have missed like 1 or 2 players, which a lot of people will probably pick up on, but feel free to correct me, guys. I do like doing these speculation videos, as it obviously gets a lot of interaction with you guys, and you get to see the thoughts, you get to see the potential cards which may be coming to Ultimate Team, and does it excite you in any way? And if you were to get any of them upgrade cards, guys, which one would be you happy with if you were able to pack? So like I said, leave a like, rate, and subscribe. If you're not, we'll back another day, another video for you guys to enjoy. And if you have missed any of the ratings refresh videos in previous days, go and check them out. Liga and Bundesliga, La Liga, and Premier League. All of them can be found on the channel.
My roots are strong.